Like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. Help promote and rank up my channel. Trying to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I've been behind lately. We've got behind. There's been issues. So this is one of 14 videos that I'm recording today to schedule in advance to drop in case there's any more issues. So Stargirl episode 9, chapter 9, Summer School. This is a slow burn psychological episode that builds tension. There's some great shots, cinematography, the framing of some of these shots. I really liked it, really enjoyed it in that aspect. But the episode builds tension as Eclipso preys upon the characters from afar. This is the Jay Garrick clickbait episode, the 90s actor Flash from modern day Flash, where he's featured over there, crossed over a couple times. The Jay Garrick clickbait episode is here. It's been hyped to hell, teased, and he stands around and talks in some flashbacks. Yeah! Really, that's pretty much all he does. So let's just get that out of the way first. It's great to see him. The JSA is at a funeral, and this is the result of Eclipso's actions resulting in death. We've seen previously, now we're getting a follow-up on it in the past. There's numerous flashbacks in here, and it's cool to see all the JSA and this dilemma they're in where they have to take it to a vote on killing Eclipso's host, Bruce the Explorer. We see him, how he's kind of dealing, but also not dealing with Eclipso because he doesn't know how to. And it's just a really interesting situation that they're put in where you have to take it to the vote, the JSA, whether or not they should kill the host of Eclipso to contain the diamond and prevent Eclipso from doing any further damage. Of course, they get outnumbered in this vote. Jay Garrick, like Pat, is always lighthearted, believes in doing the right thing, and they don't believe this is doing the right thing. But to see Stripesy get his heart crushed by hearing Starman vote the opposite direction from him, that was really interesting, and the outcome of it was really interesting. When the dirty deed was all said and done, Starman agreed with Pat that the JSA shouldn't behave like that, and this is apparently, according to Pat, what tore the JSA apart. Stargirl, of course, overdramatic as always, blows this all out of proportion, overreacts. The episode involves like Mike being preyed upon, though largely it feels like this episode's without stakes, even though it's trying to build tension this whole time, and it's really unconvincing that it's him when he's there confronting Mike. You can tell he's behaving off, lingering around, hovering around Mike rather than going to see Courtney. It's just really not a convincing scene. They really should have tried to make it more convincing because it doesn't feel like it has stakes. It feels very low stakes and kind of just like somebody didn't put in effort to make the scene convincing. And that's pretty underwhelming in that avenue. And then you got Pat being messed with. Everything with him being messed with is pretty great. He's confronted with Bruce. You're getting to see the JSA flashbacks. Unfortunately, you don't get any real Jay Garrick stuff in here other than some brief conversations. Seeing Pat's face light up when he sees the Flash, meets the Flash, that's cool to see that excitement reflected on his face. A little note too is when Pat is speaking to Jay, that Starman interrupts, like, you're not supposed to ask those questions or whatever. That's for the JSA. That's for members only. That felt really egotistical. Like, really, dude? Come on. Yeah, you're that much of a dick. But on the other side of things, you know, Courtney saving people from these hallucinations with the staff, it seems to be gradually working more and more and getting back, recovering to full health or whatever the cosmic snaps however you want to put it. And then you've got the storm looming over, while Eclipso is just the darkness in the corner waiting to pounce on somebody. Everybody else is largely out of the equation this episode. Of course, Rick's out of the equation. Yolanda's not responding. But it is interesting in light of this, knowing that the JSA had to kill, how Yolanda will feel moving forward once she finds out this information. Is she going to feel better, be able to cope better with what she did, or is she gonna feel like, she's completely done because they did this too, and that's what this kind of lifestyle does to people? It's very curious to see how that will all turn out. But mostly, I'd say great cinematography, really slow burn. It almost feels like a filler episode, but it's not uneventful or without progression. It's just really dragged out, really slow. That's because they're trying to build tension in the execution. I thought it was okay at best. Let me know your thoughts and opinions. Like, subscribe, comment. Stay awesome. Rock on.